how to celebrate you. You're working your butt off, doing what you got to do, doing what you needs to do. And the problem is you angry, you upset, and you hostile because ain't nobody clapping. Ain't nobody saying you go boys. Ain't nobody saying you go girls. You know why? Because you really don't have friends. You got fans. See, fans act the way they want to act because that's all they are. See, a true friend will let you know. A true friend will be there for you. A true friend will have your back, but you got fans. Every now and then, you got to clap for your darn self. Yeah, you got to clap for yourself. You got to applaud you. You got to shout, you go boy to yourself. You go girl to yourself. You got to look in that mirror and say, Boy, you doing that thing that they get bow-legged and pigeon-toed at the same time on. You got to learn how to applaud you because you out there doing the doggone thing and ain't nobody qualified enough to give you what you want from it but you. God bless you. Those prime is what they call me.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. And I really wanted y'all to see that clip with Mr. Primetime himself, Deion Sanders, just telling you, bruh, like, listen, man, you need to clap for yourself, man. You know, all of this work that we putting in, bro, you know, a lot of the times, bro, most of the time, not a lot of the times, you know, I just got a habit of saying that most of the time will go unnoticed. You know what I mean? People don't know what we go through on a daily basis. People don't know what we go through mentally, physically, emotionally, and all of that. You know what I mean? All they see is the results. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, you know, they not gonna be cheering for you, bro. They not clapping for you. A lot of people don't even want to see you successful. They don't even want to see you make it. They don't even want to see you get to the finish line. They don't even want you healthy. They don't even want you in a relationship that's doing good. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want you having money, having a house, having a car, bro. You know, that's just how most people's mentality is, especially if it's things that they don't got. If they ain't got the drive that you got, bro, they don't want you having it, so they salty. If they ain't got the money, the finances that you got, they don't want you having it, they salty. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't got the looks that you got, then guess what? They don't want you having it, they salty. You know what I mean? They ain't got the girl that you got, and guess what? They don't want you having it, they salty, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, man, ain't nobody out here about to be clapping for you. You know what I mean? Because it's like he said, bro, your real friends, they gonna be congratulating. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be proud of you. They gonna want you to keep going. They gonna be rooting for you. You know what I mean? Your girl, you know, if she really down for you, she gonna be proud of you. She gonna be rooting for you. And 9 times out of 10, bro, if she ain't, she not really down for you. You know what I mean? Trust me, bro. I be questioning my situation all the time. You know what I mean? And it be like, yo, it shouldn't be like that, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Either you gonna figure it out or just keep gathering your information. And then when it's time to go ahead and, you know what I mean, make your departure, make sure you do it. You know what I mean? Make sure you do it, but do it with using your brain though. Don't just toss everything to the side and be stupid with it. You know what I mean? You got to plan this shit out accordingly. Not saying that that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Before motherfuckers be like, oh, this ain't nah. You know what I mean? But still though, sometimes though, you know, so we do so much and that shit go unnoticed. You can't help but to be a little bit upset. You can't help but to look at your significant other different. You can't help that shit. Yeah, man. Like, it really do be like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like important for you to just celebrate yourself, bro. It's very important for you to celebrate yourself. Some people, listen, let people think what the fuck they want to think. They could say you arrogant. They could say you self-centered. They could say whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? But if they was putting in the type of work that we put in, bro, listen, dog, you got the right to be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You really do. You know, because a lot of times, man, our girls ain't paying attention. You know, your friends don't want you to win. You know what I mean? Some of your family members, they just acting like they don't see what you're doing. People don't know. A lot of times people just don't know, you know? Because if you like me, bro, you're not broadcasting everything. You just doing your thing and that's it. You doing your thing and elevating. You pretty like for real. Like with me, I don't even like people knowing my secrets like that. I don't even like people knowing what I'm doing all the time. You know what I mean? Because some shit you just don't want to talk about. You just want to do it. You know, and you know the energy of some people too. They just, you know what I mean? You just don't even, you know, you just don't even want to interact with their energy, don't want to hear their input. You don't want none of that shit. You just so focused on you and what you got going. It is what it is. But you got to keep going. A lot of these people that's not clapping for you, a lot of these people that's acting salty towards you, bro, they fans of yours too. Just like Primetime said, man, these fans gonna act out on whatever. 1 minute they love you, 1 minute they hate you, the next minute they love you again. You know what I mean? And even then, they still not gonna let you know that you doing your thing. They still not gonna let you know that you winning. They still not gonna let you know, you know what I mean, that they proud of you and they rooting for you and that they hope for the best for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be crazy when them situations happen where motherfuckers don't appreciate you until you gone. You know, that happens a lot. You know, and that's where it be going down. That, you know, mugs don't appreciate you till you gone, and the next thing you know, when you out, they going crazy. Now they going insane. Now they want to tell you how much they always loved you, how much they always was your #1 fan or your #1 supporter or whatever the case may be. Then they want to share that type of shit, you know? But before, though, when you really needed that push, when you really needed that motivation, when you really needed that insight, bruh, listen, they wasn't nowhere to be found. Them was the ones that was acting like they didn't even know you. Them was the ones that was acting like they really wasn't rooting for you, bruh. They seemed like they was rooting for the other team. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bruh, you got to recognize this shit, bruh. Because anytime you out there doing something, you're going to have people against you. Every time, dog. If you out here doing anything with your life, you're going to have people that's rooting against you, dog. You making music, you got people that don't want to see you get on. You know what I mean? You starting a business, you got people that's looking for it and wanting to see your shit fail. You know what I mean? Can't wait for it. Can't wait for your shit to go under. You know what I mean? You on any type of journey, bruh? Listen, you trying to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? You trying to gain muscle. Don't even matter what the case is. They don't want you to do it. They want you to get hurt. They want you to stay big or they want you to stay small. They just don't want you to be successful in whatever it is that you trying to do, bro. You really just got people out there like that. And it's sad. You know what I mean? But what's even more sad is if you don't see your own potential, bro. You know what I mean? You can't control how these motherfuckers think. Let them think what they want to think. But you got to know that you doing your thing. You got to know that you winning. You got to know that you great. You got to know that you special, bruh. Because these motherfuckers ain't gonna tell you. And that's where you start going wrong at too. When you start relying on motherfuckers to be there and give you that support. Instead of you being that support system for yourself, bruh. Because your girl ain't gonna give it like that. You know what I'm saying? Depending on your situation. You know what I mean? Your family ain't gonna give it like that. Depending on y'all situation. The world ain't gonna give you that. In general, the world just not gonna give you that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go out there and take that shit. But don't be relying on that shit though. You gotta rely on yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pat your own self on the back. You gotta be clapping when you leave that gym. You gotta be clapping when you accomplishing things. You gotta be clapping, you know what I'm saying, when you out here striving for greatness, bro, and you actually elevating and achieving that, bro. You gotta be the only round of applause that you hear. Because sometimes it's gonna be like that. For some of y'all that perform in front of crowds and shit like that, bro, listen, you know what I mean? Whether you do comedy, music, sing, you know what I mean? Whatever, rap, you know? Whatever it is that you trying to showcase, bro, you gonna have people out there that's not gonna be clapping. They just gonna be staring at you. They not gonna be laughing at your jokes. You know what I mean? They not gonna be laughing at your jokes. They just out there. They just in the crowd. They just want to see something. You know what I mean? They want to see something, you know, and you just gonna have to deal with that. You can't let that stop the show. You know what I mean? For real, for real. One hoe do not stop no show. One hater do not stop no show. You know what I'm saying? One motherfucker that's down and hate themselves. So when they want to see the next person, you know what I mean, fail. Listen, bro, they can't stop no show. They failing in their life, bro. That don't mean you gotta do it. That don't mean you gotta do it, but that's what they wanna see. You're gonna have a lot of spectators that just wanna see you fail. They just wanna be out there and cursing and, you know what I mean, mad and angry and throwing shit at the motherfuckers that's out there playing in the game. You know what I'm saying? That's what Dion's saying. You gonna have some people, listen, bruh, they just gonna be fans. They don't know whether they coming or going. But you will have some real friends and some real fans that's gonna be down with you no matter what. But some mugs, bruh, they just there to spectate. Some mugs, they just there to watch you lose. Some mugs, they just there to watch you fail. Some people, they might be there just to see if you can do it. For real, for real. Some mugs, you will have them just sitting on the side watching. I just want to see if he could do it. I ain't gonna cheer for him. I ain't gonna say nothing. I just want to spectate. I'ma just see if he can do it. And if he could do it, you know what I mean? And kudos to him. You got some people like that. But you're gonna have some motherfuckers out there faking, acting like they was always rooting for you, bro. You can't pay none of them no attention. For real, for real. Don't get into all that. That's why I say, bro, anytime, whether you're doing good or bad, you cannot just rely on the positive or the negative. You can't be invested into the negative or the positive that come in it. You know what I'm saying? Because things could change quickly. You know what I mean? And you want to stay balanced. You know what I mean? So when you getting all that hate and negativity, bro, you can't pay it no mind. You got to stay focused. You know what I mean? And understand that it's a part of the game. When people cheering for you, that's cool. You know what I mean? If you get it, because we know that it's very rare and it don't come too often, it's okay to acknowledge that, but you still got to keep going. Don't start getting all lost into that shit. Don't get lost into the success and all of that shit. Then you lose focus. You know what I mean? You lose determination. You lose all of that shit that you need, bruh, that's going to keep you going so you can have longevity. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to tap in with y'all and show y'all that, man. Show y'all prime time, man, because it be tough out here for us. We got people, sometimes we don't tell motherfuckers what we doing because we don't want to hear their mouth and hear them talking shit or whatnot. And sometimes, you know what I mean? People can see what you're doing, but they never gonna acknowledge you. You know, you could be doing whatever. You could be doing good things, all types of shit, but people still won't give you your props, and that's just the way of the world. You can't let that stop you. Stay focused and keep going. And that's my word, man. My name's Sinn and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get